Look at all that, I don't know if you can see it because obviously the sun, but right there, yeah, that's how much I'm sweating, literally dripping, can't stop sweating. That was good fun though, I've recovered a bit now, my heart rate's back down to, have a look what we're at, 700 steps today, back down to 100, so not too bad. Drop about another 20 and then we'll be alright. Have some breakfast and crack on with the day. What is going? What's going on, people? Round 2 on the Zwift. Today I'm doing a race. I chose the race with my pal Rich. He said, what race do you want to do? Go and choose it. So because I've never done this Zwifting before until the other day, I chose 10-kilometer race, but apparently it's a sprint, so it's solid. But I've decided to get myself ready a little early. Hey, doing my bloods and then my blood up heart rate in the morning. Keep in check with my ticker. It's just good for you, innit? To make sure that everything's on check all the time. So yeah, I chose a 10-kilometer race because never done it before, and the other day, just on that little 20-kilometer one I did, or whatever it was, kind of 14 kilometers, I was absolutely bollocksed. So I've got a feeling that this is going to be quite tough, and apparently we actually race with people. It's all very new to me. Reminds me of Call of Duty, and I hate Call of Duty because it's just mind-bogglingly boring and you waste time. But this, at least you're doing something, you're getting fit, you're burning calories, and it's kind of in tune with my end goal. So I'm going to set up my bike, which the other day took me absolutely ages because I'm not, like I said, I'm all new to this indoor cycling. But if anyone's watching this, because obviously I'm a lifter and you don't know what this Zwift is, this is what it is. Basically, you use one of these. I've got a Trax Flow or something. I think it's Flow there. And then you basically put your back wheel in and off you go. But I'll put you here and show you. Would help if I had the clip off, wouldn't it? It's what I mean by I'm not very good at this kind of stuff. There we have it. So front wheel in this little thing, rear wheel in here. I link my phone to Zwift and I get my ass kicked by a load of good, fit cyclists. One good thing though, I can do this without a top on, and it's not a vanity thing. It's because, oh god, a vanity thing. It's because you get 7,000 million degrees. And the other day I was dripping. You couldn't really see it on camera, but I was literally wet from head to toe. So, I'm gonna get myself ready. Gonna get a fan today, I think, you know? Here I am, gonna get a fan. BRB. We have the fan. Does get mega hot. Right. So if you're anything like me, indoor fitness is incredibly boring and I absolutely hate it. So this Zwift is quite cool because I'm about to link up with one of my pals and we're going to have a little, I'm not really sure how it goes, like a little race off, whatever you do. So it kind of brings a competitive edge to indoor cycling where usually it would be absolutely rubbish and I would be bored out of my mind. So we'll see how it goes, but I've just noticed, look how grubby this is. Need to give it a good clean. Look at all that. There you can see it. Filthy. Filthy dirty. Anyway, I best get my phone set up before I miss the start line. Not really going to be the best viewage here, but whoa. So what's quite cool about all this, that you can change your gears and that, so I think absolutely mental. So let's just try and make sure that we are in range. There we are. I haven't got myself a holder yet, so kind of have to just prop it up here, which I know isn't ideal, but for now it has to do, because I haven't yet joined the pros of the world. 2 minutes to go. I'm already bloody sweating, mate. 1 minute 48. I noticed when I've been cycling, I know it sounds stupid, but when I've been out on the road and I've just tried to automatically go into like a sprint, that I'm a lot weaker, and my legs blow up full of blood like you're doing like a 30, like you're doing a 4 kind of in a row drop set. It's a bit of a bugger, but don't really know what's going on here. Start line. There's a solid 950 watts. Now I'm bollocks. What an absolute fucking nightmare. My chain come off, look. Went into the shop to be serviced last week, the chain kept coming off. Should have fucking done it again. What a... Oh, I'll black that one out. What a bugger. What's going on, people? Obviously, you can see, I'm no longer on my bike in my kitchen. In the end, after my chain fell off, and after I got over being mega pissed off, because that was annoying. I was getting into it, hardcore. Hit 900 watts though from the start line, sat upright because I was messing around with my fan. And then it was like 3, 2, 1, go, bang. So I had to try and catch up. So I hit 948 for a few, well, for not even, I think a minute, and I was absolutely ballsed. But I think that's quite a respectable wattage. Still reckon I have over 1,000 in these legs, 1,000, 1,200. I'm not really sure what's good wattage, it's just 1,000, 1,200 sounds pretty good. So I gave up and went out on the road. Went out for a super wet cycle. Forgot to hit my Strava, and do you know what? Generally it wasn't just one of those days, but get over it. I'm back into my natural habitat now for the gym. I'm gonna do a push session with I'm going to do a push session with one of the PTs, Killian. Obviously he works with us over at Fitnessworks. Southam, he's the manager over there, so he's going to come over, we're going to catch up, we're going to hit a push session, and then we've got some meetings about new projects in the future, because obviously due to COVID-19 all of our projects have been curbed a little bit, which isn't ideal, but at the end of the day it's the way it is. We're all kind of in the same boat at the moment. We're stranded together, as I said when I sent out my franchise email the other day, and we're all kind of just getting by, and projects are getting cancelled, are backing out a little bit. Landlords are becoming nervous. It's just not particularly the best time, but like I just said in one of my previous meetings this morning, that there's never a good time to do anything, I don't believe. There's never going to be the right climate, the right economy. There's never going to be the right amount of people. There's never going to be the perfect time to start a business, to open a gym, to create your dreams. There's never going to be that right time. So sometimes I believe you just got to get on with it and hope for the best. Believe in yourself, believe that you can do it, and I believe that we can do it. Maybe I'm a bit more optimistic than quite a lot of people, but sometimes you've just got to kind of have a go and see what happens. At the end of the day, if it don't work, it don't work. We're still going to live. We're still going to be able to try again in later life. Just got to kind of get over that fear of sometimes failing. Because I can't wait one day that one of these don't work, because that's the time that I'll learn a lot. So far, touch wood, they've all gone pretty well, but I'm sure in the next few years I'll put a lot of money into something and it will fail. That lot of money would have taught me a lot of lessons. If you are thinking about starting a new business, make sure you weigh up the pros and the cons, and then if the pros still outdo the cons a little bit, back yourself and have a go. So like I just said, at the end of the day, you're still going to wake up tomorrow, you're still going to be alive, you're still going to have your health, you're still going to have everything. You're just going to have failed at something, which, hey, happens. shit time at the moment. You've got to look at the positives and you've got to take what you can out of this. And I think if you do take what you want out of it, that you could, when everything goes back to normal, strive and be huge. If you look at some of the stats, some of the biggest businesses in the entire world started in recessions and in downturns. So sometimes you've got to go against the grain and have a go. Push session. Enjoy.